Hi, it's Moose 99, and today I'm going to do episode 10 of our vanilla-ish Factorio Let's Play. Last episode I was noodling around at the end with making lubricant here. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit of heavy oil out. It looks like we've got some already. We'll make a little lubricant, we'll pipe it back to the factory, and we'll start a trickle of robot production. Then kind of look around and see, I think it might be time to start to get out of the starter base into a larger base. But first let's get the lubricant going here. Let's look at how mod our planning tool here. Now, let's just put a modest um, target here. So I'm just going to go for like one robot every 10 seconds kind of thing here. And let's just see what we get. So I'm going to use a little bit of reds. The big thing though is these flying robot frames here. And steel, batteries, greens, and engines. Electric engines, which are kind of new for us here. We're going to need a little bit of that. And the lubricant, which is pretty straightforward. It's just heavy oil into a chem lab or chem plant. I sort of think we can do that. Let's see if we can. Now, if we plug this guy up here, we say lubricant. And getting a little dicey here. Looks like we don't really have any turrets around here, so I don't think our threat level is too high at the moment, but not sure. I must have made a little fort there or something. I don't really have a ton of these made, I don't think so. Now, is it better to put undergrounds on the path and have a wall? Never put undergrounds on the path. Alright. That's not the best defense in the world, but we'll worry about it if we get attacked. Okay, now, I was gonna pipe this around here. So I think I'm gonna take this pipe, I think kind of on the same line as the plastic and the sulfur. This is all starter based stuff, so it doesn't have to be pretty or anything. And I've certainly never been accused of being pretty, so that's consistent. And 1, 2. Now we've got a pump. We should have a pump every 15 of these underground connections, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. Not 100% strictly necessary, but it'll keep the flow, or at least with the amount of liquid we've got to keep the flow as strong as we can. Alright, now this is going to be a little bit of a bodge, but let's see what we can do here. We're going to need reds and Now we can just box the steel, but we need to steal greens and red circuits and batteries. And we need to deal with engines and stuff too. So, yeah. Gotta tell you, this is getting a little bit pasta here. Okay, so if this was gonna make flying robot frames, and if this came down a little bit before it went back up, so this is gonna need the green, steel, and electric engine. Oops, let's just slow it down here. So this is pipes and gears. Where are you in the menu here? There you go. And so we need steel there. We need lubricant there. And greens are going to be required. Okay. I wonder if we can kind of top this here. And if that can come down somewhere. Who all needs greens? You need greens, you need greens. Well, everybody needs their greens, right? Okay. And you need green. That's getting past it. Okay, now. Okay, so we need a box of steel. We need to figure out if we can get these motors built. Okay. Now getting that lubricant in here could be interesting. Alright, now you need your engines. And you also need steel, and we need iron, okay. And well, I probably should just use a substation, right? Alright, that is what's commonly known as pasta. So let's see about our boxes here. So we're going to need a box for steel. And I think for that, oh yeah, we need a way of getting this up here too. Okay. Try not to break everything here. That really would have been better served if that had gone this way. And then we can go up. Okay, and I don't know how many substations I have, but let's do that. Just better. Alright, so steel there. Alright, so let's put all of our stuff in a box here. Yeah, I won't forget it all right there. Looks like we'll need 2 boxes here. Maybe even 3. Pack rat here, okay. That's a pretty big chunk of steel. And I'm gonna put the rest on. There's probably other places for steel here. And you're good on rails. You're good. No, you're just not. What are you not getting? You're not getting enough greens, are you? Okay. Well, let's let those chests fill up again. And let's go put the steel down. I'm gonna steal those back. Okay. And our labs are working pretty good, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so you are producing. You're making robot frames. We don't have any outputs here for the actual robot machines, so let's do that. So we actually have a logistics and a construction robot. We are awesome. And oh yeah, we're missing a light and a bunch of solar panels. Okay. So it looks like we get a few greens every now and then, but our laser defenses are kind of chewing them all up. So let's split that flow a little bit here. So what does make it past the red circuits, half will go in for lasers and half will go in for solar. And I think because I was pre-building power, we have a ton of power. So we've got, well, we're using, I would say, less than 14%. So we have some room to expand here. Did a little demo solar setup last time, and that's what's giving us that. And we're short 157 panels, so just let that run for a while. Here's our lonely bots there. I think, oh, batteries here. It is a good point, right? When you disconnect the okay, that's gonna have to be that guy, and then they're happier. I also think I should probably have, yeah, I've got batteries on me, so let's just put those in there along with that green circuit, and the reds can go in there. Get rid of some of this stuff here. Glass can go over here. Wood will hang on to. Yeah, I've got a bunch of undergrounds I don't need. Okay, where's our underground box over there? Alright, so we'll stash some of those and probably some of these. And a few pumps just to even out our inventory here. And I built an energy shield because, oh, okay. I forgot we had modular armor, so we can plop that in there if we need to. Cool, okay. How is our threat level looking here? Probably gonna touch a couple down south there. Bigger group up there. Yeah, I'm in a desert biome and I'm making a lot of coal related power. Actually a good point. How much solar are we making? 100 panels would be 6 megawatts, so we're making just over 12 megawatts. So if we can make that solar, say 3 or 4, or ideally 5 times bigger, we could change the steam power so it's just on standby. Kind of like that plan. But it's going to take a while because this is building fairly slowly. So how many greens? 15 greens per solar panel. So we would have to bulk this up here. You know, which we actually could do. How much room? I wonder if there's enough room. So if I took these out, these are just for fun anyways. And we change this over to okay, let's see if we can actually sneak this in. Hmm. I think I actually can. So if we took that right over, okay, so that one's going to go direct insert. Now I do want to protect this area in case anything crazy happens. Let's do that. You don't want a huge stack of these things to get blown up by a random biter. You also want to be able to get your belts through too. Alright, so if we did wasn't really what I was planning to do, but this will actually get us a little bit more solar, a little quicker, and then we can do the conversion. I think we probably just do alright, so this one will direct insert into that. These two are adding to the overall, which will help the laser turret production and the solar panels. And let's see what this looks like over here. Yeah, this isn't going to fire very fast, so it won't use tons. Oh, we got 8 bots now, cool. And 8 there. So storage chests and passive provider is what we have access to so far. And we're gonna need some steel. And we should probably make a few more roboports too. And actually I needed room for some red, so let's do that. And Probably should box these things somewhere. For now, we'll just do the good old-fashioned run up the belt thing. Okay, let's get positioned properly here. And that got us enough for 4 roboports. Let's have a look at our solar. Yeah, I think there was 4 there. Cool, okay. Now I wonder, threads, iron gears, and steel plates here. Just wonder how much pasta we can get into here. So that this is not firing very often, so that'll work. And I think these don't need to be here. So that would actually give us some more room. And I could actually put steel in and roboports out. And make a couple of steel chests here. I gotta get out of this hand feed and get a real base going here. Getting sidetracked all the time here. Okay, what would probably help? Iron plates and electric. Okay. I have to remember where I put all my stuff. You can give back. Let's make a couple of fast inserters here. So let's get a little bit of iron. Yeah, 8 will probably already had some made. Alright, well, where were we doing all this stuff here? So let's at least make it so that the reds will be the limiting factor here. And let's limit this off here. Just so we get some available for crafting here. So I think a couple hundred is fine. Alright, so I got 3 roboports there. I got 19 in my inventory. Okay, and how many solar panels have we made? 66 here. Okay, and we're up to 15 construction bots and 14 logistic bots here. Now, if we had some green circuits and some steel, okay. how many chests are here? That's like 6. Now let's take those guys back up. And let's make a bunch of storage chests here. And let's make how many more? Maybe 6 more here. And 1 for down where we're building the solar. Maybe 2. Alright, and where's our roboport here? Kinda crammed in for space here. But we can probably get one somewhere here. Alright, we have a roboport. And not that it's going to be too much use, but just for ceremonial uses here. Let's actually take 10 of these and 10 of those. Okay, and they're going over to pick those off. Yeah, I didn't really design this starter base for robots, so we can plunk a few around here. And we put a few repair packs in the old network here. Okay, if we look at the map, okay, our little starter base here looks to me like we've got at least green construction bot coverage there. And we got some blinky blinkies going on, so let's find out what the blinky blinkies are. Oh, missing power poles, probably when I cut and pasted that thing, okay. Well, I'm not exactly sure where they are, but there's an easy way to fix missing power poles here. Except I don't have any on me. I don't remember if I'm building them somewhere. I should be. Don't see them offhand. the wood somewhere. I don't have requester chests yet, so we can't get the bots to do this, but we can pull stuff out manually. There we go. Okay, we have fish. That's important. Alright. Well, getting sidetracked 150,000 times, but that's okay. Okay, it says we're missing 5 power poles here. Or I could have put just passive on that, I guess, too. I've got 4 passive providers here. Let's put 1 on the repair packs here. And we can actually put some directly in there. Alright, so let's take a couple hundred. And I'm still waiting for 157 solar panels here. 101. Okay, let's take 10 construction bots here. And take some RoboPort. And let's take the solar we've got. So this was kind of a demonstration solar layout, but the more I like the idea of expanding it, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. Okay. Let's put a storage chest there. And let's put 2, we have 2. And let's put the panels, and let's put 10 bots here. And let's put some repair kit. And these are using substations. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to the ones I have for now, but it's mostly just solar panels that are building at the moment. Alright, so that'll put out the ones that we had anyways. Now really this is all kind of just messing around. We're not really accomplishing much towards the future here, although we did get repair capability for our base, which is a thing. And we can go do a little bot network in the steam power and over in our little refinery too. The big thing though is turn this off. I kind of laid out a bigger bus for a bigger base up here, and I really need to start doing that. But I think I have the kind of the foundation that would make me happier. So we've got laser turrets producing, which is cool. And we've got a little bit of robots, a little bit of RoboPort. And this base will get us like walls and stuff like that. So I think it's time to start working up here and doing a bigger lab setup, a bigger science setup. Got a really nice patch of iron ore there, decent one over there, big chunk of coal up there. copper is a little bit, we're in a rail world here, but that's copper's probably there. It's not a huge chunk though. There's 14 copper up there. A nice chunk of uranium. But yeah, no, I need to start working up there. So what do we need in order to enable that expansion? Don't really have a great mall going here, so it's probably a good idea is to get some stuff up there. Like get some iron, some steel and everything up there. Yeah, we need 55 solar to finish that build. Okay, I gotta go. And there's one light missing, probably in the steam power. Right. I don't really need to be carrying all this repair pack with me at the moment. Alright, so we have storage chests, we have a little robot network with 10 of each robot, which is cute. Don't really think we need to be making gun turrets anymore, but we'll keep those. We've got belts being produced. We've got belts over here. We have a fair amount of belts here. We've got rails, rail signaling. I have some engines over there too, cool. So I'm not producing assemblers or miners anywhere. Oh, there's miners there. Okay, I lied. Put a bigger chest on that. Oh, and I am producing. Right? So we're gonna have lots of telephone poles anyway. Or power poles, I should call them. What happens when you don't play a game all the time? Get what you've got and what you don't. So I kind of think assemblers would be a cool thing for us to have here. Yeah, what does that take? So we had to build those guys, which is gears and greens. Gears, steel, and green. Always with the greens, right? I don't think we're gonna be able to jam it up there. And if we... Yikes, I built a lot of ammo here. Okay, we need to do a little bit of cleanup here. So I'm gonna go over here. And let's put this down in storage area. Here. Do we need a bunch of these? I feel like that's probably fine for now. That stuff we can put back with our personal stuff. So let's have a look here. Bring the greens over. We got that already. Now there's steel down there, but there's no green circuits. Okay. And what's all this stuff? We can clean that up. Clean that stuff up. Alright, I think that gives us enough room. The reason why I want to automate these things is I'm going to use a lot of them. And there. Your steel is kind of a trickle here. That might be a good thing for us to do first as a big steel production area. Let's just use regular poles here for them. It's probably good enough. Alright, so the big things we need are belts, inserters, assemblers, and miners here, okay. Maybe 1,000 would be a decent start here. Now we've got steel furnaces here. And we've got quite a big chunk of iron right there. So there's a running path here up to where our bus is going to be. And I think I want to keep all the refinery on the left side of the running path and all the labs and everything on the right side of the running path. It's usually I find a pretty decent way of organizing it. Oh yeah, those are from the mod, okay. We could start thinking about red belts, but I think it's a little bit early for that. Would be nice to automate substations, copper plate, steel plate, and red. I don't really think we have the red production for that. I think we're not getting much down past the science here. And that's going to be a bit of a problem for our roboports, isn't it? Yeah, we're not getting many of those. Well, maybe once this box fills up here. If I put that box at the end, they'll never get any. I want a few now and then. Alright, we just gotta scale things up here. That's all really there is to it. Okay, we need 55 solar panels and we have 54. And we're about to have 55. Okay, well, let's go do that. And stop the blinky blinkies here. Okay, come on, squeak through. There we go. Do I not have squeak through turned on? Let's have a look here. Settings, mod settings. This I have squeak through on, I think, but okay, I find that quite bizarre. Well, let's do it this way then. Yeah, where'd those chests go here? Alright, let's put our 50 whatever panels in there. Should stop that. Blinky, blinky. That would have been nice to connect that properly. Let's do that, and just for fun there. Okay, so that should do all of that. Now we also had a light missing somewhere over here. Somewhere around here, right here. Don't actually like where those are anyway, so let's do that. Okay, so just need the bots to do the solar. And our little blueprint array is done. You have to play with squeak through and see what's going on there. I just want to see this finish, and that give me an excuse to sip some coffee. Here's our last solar panel. All right. So that's what our blueprint, our stamp down, our blueprint that we're going to stamp down looks like. We got RoboPort coverage, and we've got a radar in the center. And if I click on a power pole, all right, so 367 solar panels. Let's just have a look here. So 367 solar panels times 0.06. All right, so each time we stamp this down, we're going to get 22 megawatts of solar power. So right now we're using 28 or so. Okay. So if we stamp this down one more time, we should be able to put our steam power on standby, and that'll cut down our pollution cloud quite a bit. Although at night the steam will. Yeah, we can configure it with a set reset latch so that the steam only comes on when we need it. I like that plan. But we're not going to make that happen right away, and the pig timer did go off. And I didn't actually do all that much of what I was kind of thinking I was going to do. But, well, that's not bad. We set up a little bit of robot production. And that's going to slowly go. We beefed up our solar and our laser production here. Let's maybe make that one row, not get too carried away. Got belts going on, we've got assemblers going on. Alright, I think next episode I'm gonna get serious about building a bigger base here. Yeah, you can see things like our iron's a little bit weak here. Yeah, our ore patches are starting to get a bit small. We're gonna have to do something about that. Yeah, so I definitely think it's expansion time. easier just to do that. A little bit more iron ore over there, but messing around here is not really going to be sustainable, so yeah, patches are going to run low. Alright, so hopefully it'll be enough for us to get at least a little bit of stuff going. Yeah, what do we have left for research here? Alright, well, the pig timer has gone, so I'm going to call this episode here. This is episode 10 of our vanilla-ish Factorio Let's Play.